defenders. I just don't think any of them are as good as me.
In your
mind, I think I'm the best defender to ever play this game.
Draymond Green, you're bugging. You said you are the greatest defender of all time. Yo, did you even grow up watching basketball?
So roughly a week ago, Draymond Green made a very bold take as he claimed that he was the best defender in NBA history. And obviously, many people have disagreed with Draymond, and some argue that he wasn't even a top 10 defender. And in my opinion, I don't think Draymond's the best defender in NBA history. So in today's video, I'll be giving 3 reasons why I don't think Draymond Green is the best defender in NBA history. Before we get into the video, I ask you to drop a like on this video as it does help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want weekly NBA content and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And comment on this video, start a conversation with me as I respond to all of my comments. And play that intro. The first reason why I don't think Draymond Green is the best defender in NBA history is the fact that he's not the best perimeter defender. Perimeter defense is one of the biggest factors towards being a good defender, since if you can go out and guard guards and forwards at a high level, it could really help your team out. And by no means am I saying Draymond is a bad perimeter defender, because he's actually very good at it, but he's far from the best. I could name 20 to 30 players who I would rather guard opposing teams' perimeter scores. If you were to put Draymond on a guy like Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, or LeBron James, he would do a good job, but there are several players in the league who I would rather have guard them than Draymond. And when we're discussing who's the absolute best defender in the history of NBA, you have to be better than just good. And I'm aware that Draymond is a very impactful player on defense, but I'm simply talking about guarding the perimeter, and honestly, I'd rather have Kawhi Leonard, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and way more others over Draymond. The second reason Draymond Green isn't the best defender in NBA history is the fact that the argument that most people would make for why Draymond's the best defender in NBA history is the fact that they believe he's the most versatile defender in NBA history. And Draymond definitely has a case for the most versatile defender ever, but I simply don't think he is. This is because as while Draymond is a good perimeter defender, he's not the best. Draymond also isn't the best paint defender, as he's never averaged more than a block and a half in his career. And I know that blocks don't show the full story, and I know a lot of times Draymond alters players' shots and he forces them to miss, and the box score won't show that, but Draymond honestly just isn't a better paint defender than guys like Rudy Gobert, Hakeem Olajuwon, and way more others. And you have to realize that although it may seem I'm very negative on Draymond's defense, which I am, I'm just comparing Draymond to the best defenders in the league's history, and when I bring up specific defensive attributes, Draymond simply doesn't hold up to the best. Draymond is not the most versatile defender in NBA history, and I honestly don't even think he is the best right now, as guys like Ben Simmons and Giannis Antetokounmpo are more versatile, as they're both better at guarding the perimeter, and I would argue both of those guys are top 10 perimeter defenders in the league, and in Ben's case, he might be the best. Draymond isn't even top 20. Ben and Giannis also are better paint defenders and help defenders due to them being way bigger and more athletic than Draymond, and to give Draymond credit, he might be the smartest defensive player in the league, as you can see many plays happening before they even happen. He probably even is the best at rotating. But at the end of the day, he simply isn't the most versatile defender in the NBA history. And if he was, maybe I would understand why we call him the best defender ever, but he simply isn't. The third reason Draymond Green isn't the best defender in NBA history is because he isn't the best at anything on defense. Yeah, Green is pretty good at everything defensively, but he's not the best at guarding the perimeter like a Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard, or Gary Payton. He's not the best paint defender like a Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, or Kevin Garnett. He's not the best rebounder in NBA history like Dennis Rodman or Bill Russell, or maybe even Kareem. He's not the most versatile defender, as I think Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen are over him. There isn't a single thing that Draymond does the best. And I don't know how you can call yourself the best defender ever if you can't say you're the best at anything. To give Draymond credit, it is impressive that he's good at every single thing on defense, but I'd rather have a player who can go out and lock down the opposing team's best player, or a player that can lock down the entire paint just by his presence, and Draymond simply doesn't do that. To conclude the video, I realized I was really negative on Draymond, but I was only like that because when you're talking about being the best at something, you actually have to be one of the best. Draymond is a top 5 most versatile defender ever, but he simply isn't the best. And I think Draymond ranks within the 10 to 20 range when it comes to the best defenders in league history, and I think he's underappreciated as a defender. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. Let me know if you think Draymond Green is the best defender in NBA history. Drop a like on this video to help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want weekly NBA content and to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And comment on this video, start a conversation with me as I respond to all of my comments. And I'm out.